Hello friends and welcome to YouTube channel Freedom Tech, and in this session what we are going to learn. In this session we are going to see the another method for object detection from the images. Okay, remember one thing friend, you need here a complete fresh installation of Raspbian OS. Okay, so install the fresh installation and then do the package installation. Okay, means if you want to count how many cars or how many particular object which we have in the image, okay, so you can do also the counting using this code. Okay, so before we move to our practical friends, if you learn something from our videos, please consider to subscribe our channel. Okay friends, thank you so much, and just let's start. So friends, for that first we need to download the repository. Okay, so object detect, this is what the repository name. You need to simply go there and click on code, then click on here, copy the link, open the terminal, and you need to run the command sudo git clone and paste that link. It will download the object folder, object detect folder, which I have downloaded. So simply copy link, git clone command and hit enter. It will download the folder. Okay, so if I run the ls command, you will see that we have object detect folder. So simply we need to go inside that folder. So cd object detect, then just clear the screen, ls, and as you can see I have just saved the two images for the testing purpose. Also we have here our install.sh file, which basically install the packages which we need for the object detection method. Okay, so simply we need to give the full permission. Okay, this is the bash script. So sudo chmod 775 and our script install.sh, then simply run the command sudo /install.sh and just hit enter. Now it will install the required packages on our Raspberry Pi 4. Okay, so just stay tuned. So friends, as you can see, we have successfully completed our package installation process. Now we have our requirement completed, the packages installation completed. Okay, now we are ready and we are going to open here our Thonny Python editor. Okay, so simply run like this way, sudo and the Thonny, sudo Thonny, hit enter. It will open our Thonny editor. Now we are going to create the file inside our folder. So we are going to create the new file. So simply click on file, new. Okay, just a minute. We have already an untitled file. So simply what we want to do, first we want to give the name. So we are going to save the file. So click on here. Okay, and we need to go where we have our folder. So inside the Pi, as you can see, we have here our object detect folder, which we have downloaded from our GitHub repository. So object detect, and we are going to create just say test.py, which is our script. So test.py, click on OK, and now we have our file inside the object detect folder. Okay, so if you just go here and cd object detect ls, as you can see here we have our test.py file. Okay, so we are going to use the people.jpeg image. First we are going to simply open the image, okay, using our OpenCV. So import cv2. Okay, then we are going to create here a variable im is equal to cv2.imread, image read. Okay, im read, you can anything or call. So cv2.im read. Okay, im read. Then inside that we need to mention our image. So this is what our image, people.jpg. Okay, so this is what our image, people.jpg. Then we are going to resize the image. So im2 is equal to cv2 dot resize, then our image, our im, okay, im variable, because this im variable is basically reading our image. So im, then resize the image 640 to 480, okay, 640 width and 480 height. Okay, so now we have our image ready. Now simply we are going to first read the image. Okay, so cv2, not read the, we are going to show the image on our display because we already read it. So cv2 im show for showing the image, cv2 dot im show, and mention the frame name, image, and im2, that's it. Then cv2 dot wet key, okay, then cv2 dot destroy all windows, all windows, that's it. Okay, so this is just a basic code for showing the image and reading the image. So let's just run first this thing. Okay, so save it and just run. As you can see, this is what our image. Okay, and inside that we have lots of objects, just like a car, a bicycle, a person, the truck. Okay. So we are going to detect the objects. Okay, so simply we successfully read our image. Now simply stop the code, and now we are going to use our cvlib. Okay, so here we are going to first import the module. So import cvlib as cv. Okay, import cvlib as cv, then here where we read our, where we basically resize the image, simply like this way. Here we need to mention the x, y, and z. Okay, so x is basically the bb box, and y is basically the label, and z is basically the conf. Okay, so simply then xyz is equal to, we are going to use this cv method. Okay, because this cv is now cvlib. So cv dot detect, okay, cv dot detect, then common object, common objects. Okay, so cv dot detect common objects, and inside that we are going to pass our image. So our image is basically im2. Okay, so x, y, z, as I told you, x is basically the b box, then y is basically the images label, or not basically images, or the objects label, and z is just a conf. Okay, so simply we have now our image ready already, and we have our method is also ready. Now this is just a method. Now we can basically detect the objects from our image. That's it, friends. Simply we are going to print the y, because y is basically the label. So if I go here, print and the y, and simply we are going to run the code, save it, run the code. It will first download the packages. Basically it will download the YOLO v4 weights. As you can see here, it's downloading YOLO v4 v4.cfg and downloading YOLO v4.wets file from the darknet, as you can see here. So it will take some time. Okay. So friends, we have successfully downloaded the YOLO v3 classes file, YOLO v4 wets file and YOLO v4.cfg file. And as you can see here from image, yet we don't create any bounding box on the objects, but we have our objects here. As you can see, we have here a car in the image, we have here a car. Okay, we have here a person, and we have here a truck, we have here a bicycle. Okay, so as you can see here, basically we have here a 1 2 3 4 5 6, we have here a 6 car. Okay, we have here a 1 truck, which is this one truck, and we have here a 2 bicycle, 1 and 2, and we have here a person. Okay, so as you can see, only we create here how many lines? As you can see, we have here simply read the image, we have simply show the image, and we have use here a cv.detect method from cvlib. Okay, and we have just input our image, and that's it. We can basically detect the objects, we can basically detect the object labels. Okay, so isn't it really easy method? So now what we want to do, we want to create a bounding boxes on our object. For that, we are going to use here another method from the cvlib. So from cvlib.object underscore detection, cvlib dot object underscore detection. Okay, cvlib.object underscore detection, import draw the bounding box. So draw underscore bbox. Okay, bounding box. This is what the method. Okay, now simply here what we want to do, now we don't want to print a y, so we are going to create another variable. Let's say output underscore emg. Okay, output emg is equal to, we are going to use this draw box method here. Okay, so draw underscore box bb box, the bounding box. Okay, and inside that first we need to import the image. Means first, of course, we are going to create the bounding boxes on our image. So we are going to first use here our im2, okay, which is our image. Then simply we need to pass this variable x, y, z, x, y, and z. That's it. Now here we are going to show output image, not our im2. Okay, so output underscore img. Okay, and if you still want to print the other object, simply we are going to say again print y. Okay, and just save it and run the code. And friends, as you can see, result is in front of us. We have now the object with the bounding boxes. Isn't it really easy method, friends? We have the person, we have the bicycle, car, and truck, and all other objects are here. Okay, so simply again stop the code. Now what we want to do, we want to create basically we want to detect, or we want to count, not detect, we want to count a particular object. Like in this image we are going to count the car, how many cars we have in the image. Okay, so simply what we want to do here, we are going to create a print. Okay, print. Then what we are going to print here, like this way, number of cars, okay, in the image. Numbers of car in the image is, okay, is, then we are going to do like this way, plus str, and here we are going to mention, okay, the y, because the y is just our label. So y dot count, and inside that we are going to mention our object, means which object we want to count. In this case we are going to count the car, so like this way, car, okay, that's it. So print number of cars in the image is plus str y dot count and car. It will print how many cars we have in our image. So simply we are going to run the code, save it and run the code. So friends, as you can see here, it says here the number of cars in the image is 6, okay, as you can see here is 6. We can actually create like this way also, okay. Let's just again start the code. So friends, as you can see, now this is really better. So how many cars we have in our image? We have the 6 cars in the image. And suppose we want to count the bicycle, or we want to count the person, simply you need to mention that particular object name here. If you want to count the bicycle, mention the bicycle. If you want to count the person, simply remove the car and mention the person like this way, and it will count the person, okay. So now what I am going to do, I am going to again stop the code, and this time we are going to count the person, okay. So again run the code. So friends, as you can see, it says here the cars, because I forgot to mention the people of the person in the image. You simply need to just change the cars from the text and mention the person, and but main thing is what, it's count the person, and we have the one person in the image, okay. So this is really easy method for detecting the object, also counting the object from the image using CVLIB with the help of YOLO V4 on the Raspberry Pi 4, okay. So I hope you will learn something from this video, and you also install the CVLIB on your Raspberry Pi 4. We'll meet our next video. Till then, thank you, take care, and bye bye.